Cancer is a word we hear often, and it can sound very frightening. But what is it really? To put it simply, cancer is a disease that starts when cells in the body begin to grow out of control. Think of your body as a massive, perfectly organized city made of trillions of tiny building blocks called cells. Normally, these cells follow very strict rules. They grow when your body needs them, such as when you're healing from a cut, and they die when they are old or damaged. This process keeps your body healthy and functioning just as it should. Cancer disrupts this orderly system, causing cells to ignore the rules and multiply without stopping. So, how does this process begin? It all starts with a change in a cell's DNA. DNA is like the instruction manual inside every single cell, telling it exactly what to do and when to do it. Sometimes, this manual gets a typo, which we call a mutation. This mutation can tell the cell to start dividing uncontrollably. Instead of dying off when it's supposed to, this faulty cell keeps making copies of itself. These copies also have the same faulty instructions, so they too divide without stopping. This continuous, unregulated growth is the fundamental starting point of what we know as cancer. Over time, these out-of-control cells can form a lump or a mass, which is called a tumor. Not all tumors are cancerous. Some are benign, meaning they don't spread to other parts of the body. However, malignant tumors are cancerous. The cells from these tumors have the dangerous ability to break away and travel to other places in the body. They can invade nearby tissues and organs, disrupting their normal functions. This process of spreading is what makes cancer so serious, as it can affect vital systems throughout the body, making it much more difficult to treat effectively. When cancer cells spread, it's called metastasis. Imagine a single dandelion in your yard. If you let it go to seed, the wind can carry those seeds all over, and soon you have dandelions popping up everywhere. Metastasis works in a similar way. The cancer cells can enter the bloodstream or the lymph system, which are like highways running through your body. They travel along these highways and can settle in distant organs, like the lungs, liver, or brain. There, they can form new tumors, which are called metastases. This spread is a major challenge in cancer treatment. Now that we understand what cancer is, it's important to ask, what causes these harmful changes in our cells? There isn't just one single answer. Cancer is a complex disease, and its causes are often a mix of different factors. Some of these factors are things we can't change, like our genetics. Certain people are born with inherited gene mutations that make them more likely to develop specific types of cancer. If a close family member had a certain cancer, your risk might be higher. This doesn't mean you will definitely get cancer, but it's important information to share with your doctor for monitoring. However, many of the most significant risk factors are related to our lifestyle and the environment around us. Tobacco use is the single largest preventable cause of cancer. Smoking and chewing tobacco introduce dozens of cancer-causing chemicals, known as carcinogens, into the body. These chemicals damage cell DNA, dramatically increasing the risk of cancers of the lung, mouth, throat, and many other organs. Similarly, what we eat and how much we move our bodies play a huge role. A diet high in processed meats and low in fruits and vegetables, combined with a lack of physical activity, can lead to obesity, which is a major risk factor for several cancers. The environment we live in also contains potential risks. Overexposure to ultraviolet radiation from the sun or tanning beds is a primary cause of skin cancer. The sun's rays can directly damage the DNA in our skin cells, leading to uncontrolled growth. Other environmental exposures can also increase risk. For example, being exposed to certain chemicals at work, like asbestos, or breathing in polluted air over long periods, can contribute to the development of cancer. Even certain viruses, like the human papillomavirus, can cause cellular changes that lead to cancers, like cervical cancer. It's crucial to remember that having a risk factor does not mean a person is destined to get cancer. It simply means their chances are higher. Many people with risk factors never develop the disease, while some people with no obvious risk factors do. Often, it's a combination of genetics, lifestyle, and a bit of bad luck that leads to a cancer diagnosis. Understanding these risk factors empowers us to make healthier choices and take proactive steps to lower our personal risk. giving our bodies the best possible defense against this complex disease. When someone is diagnosed with cancer, doctors have several powerful tools to fight the disease. The choice of treatment depends on the type of cancer, its location, and whether it has spread. One of the oldest and most effective methods is surgery. The main goal of surgery is to physically remove the cancerous tumor from the body. For cancers that are contained in one area and haven't spread, surgery can sometimes be a complete cure. A surgeon will remove the tumor along with a small margin of healthy tissue around it to ensure all the cancer cells are gone. It's a direct and targeted approach. Another very common treatment is chemotherapy, often shortened to chemo. This treatment uses powerful drugs to kill fast-growing cells throughout the body. Since cancer cells divide much more rapidly than most normal cells, they are the primary target of these drugs. Chemotherapy can be given through an IV drip or as a pill. Because it travels through the entire bloodstream, it is very effective at treating cancer that has metastasized or spread to different parts of the body. However, chemo can also affect other fast-growing healthy cells, like those in your hair follicles and the lining of your stomach, which is why it can cause side effects like hair loss and nausea. Radiation therapy is a third major type of treatment. This method uses high-energy beams, like X-rays, to target and destroy cancer cells in a specific area. Think of it as a highly focused, invisible beam that damages the DNA of cancer cells, so they can no longer divide and grow. Radiation is a local treatment, meaning it only affects the part of the body where the beam is aimed. This makes it very useful for shrinking tumors before surgery, destroying any remaining cancer cells after surgery, or treating cancers in areas that are difficult to operate on, such as the brain. Often, doctors will use a combination of these treatments to achieve the best possible outcome. For instance, a patient might have surgery to remove a tumor, followed by chemotherapy to eliminate any cancer cells that might have spread, and then radiation to target any microscopic cells left behind at the original site. In recent years, newer treatments like immunotherapy, which helps your own immune system fight cancer, and targeted therapy, which uses drugs that attack specific weaknesses in cancer cells, have become incredibly important, offering more personalized and effective ways to combat the disease. While treatments are constantly improving, one of the most powerful strategies against cancer is prevention. We can take active steps in our daily lives to significantly lower our risk. A healthy lifestyle is your first line of defense. This includes avoiding all tobacco products, which is the single most important choice you can make for your health. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains provides your body with essential nutrients and antioxidants that help protect your cells from damage. Limiting red and processed meats, sugary drinks, and highly processed foods can also make a big difference in reducing your overall cancer risk. Regular physical activity is another cornerstone of cancer prevention. Aiming for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week helps you maintain a healthy weight, which is crucial because obesity is linked to an increased risk of at least 13 different types of cancer. Protecting your skin from the sun is also vital. Always use a broad-spectrum sunscreen, wear protective clothing like hats and long sleeves, and avoid the sun during its peak hours. Finally, getting vaccinated against cancer-causing viruses like HPV can prevent several types of cancer, including cervical and throat cancers. Beyond personal choices, regular screenings are key to catching cancer early, when it is most treatable. Screenings like mammograms for breast cancer, Pap tests for cervical cancer, and colonoscopies for colorectal cancer can detect abnormalities before they even become cancerous or find cancer at a very early stage. Talk to your doctor about which screenings are right for you based on your age, gender, and family history. Early detection dramatically improves the chances of successful treatment and survival, turning a potentially devastating diagnosis into a manageable health condition. It's one of the most effective tools we have. The future of cancer care is incredibly bright. Every day, scientists and doctors are making groundbreaking discoveries. We are entering an era of personalized medicine, where treatments can be tailored to the specific genetic makeup of an individual's tumor, making them more effective with fewer side effects. New immunotherapies are harnessing the power of our own immune systems to hunt down and destroy cancer cells. As of today, in late 2025, survival rates for many cancers are higher than ever before. This progress gives us tremendous hope. With continued research, better prevention, and earlier detection, we are moving closer to a future where cancer is a preventable or curable disease for many more people.